the Dragon Ball characters from trash to good to God. We have a lot of characters to pick from right now, so we're gonna have a long time. So the first character is gonna be Android 13. He was a trash character. He was from the movies, and basically he was just like a character that was supposed to be based around the Cell arc, the Android arc, with Android 17 and 18. He was more of a trash character, I think, because he wasn't really good of a villain. He got beat by 3 different Super Saiyans. It wasn't very good, and that wasn't one of the most movies I've seen. I've seen Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball to death, and I am a die-hard Dragon Ball fan. But he was a trash character, I think. Same thing with this guy and this guy. All of them grouped up in one spot together, because both of them are Android 13, 14, and 15? I don't... Hold on. Androids 14. Okay. And that doesn't really show the other guy. So, yep, they're kind of shit. They're shit characters. Both of them end up getting, hurt bad, to the point where they became with him, to fuse with him. It wasn't very good. It wasn't a very good movie. I think it's one of the worst movies I've seen, Dragon Ball. So Android 16 is next. Android 16, okay, he's a decent character. He's not great, he's not God. He's a decent character because he helps Gohan and the Cell arc. When Gohan has a hard time breaking through whatever he is, and how Gohan has the hidden potential, and he always has to have that extra boost because he doesn't think that he can do it. Well, he helped him 16 a lot. 16 helped him a lot. Before that, he was programmed to kill Goku. He loves creatures. He loves birds. He loves anything wildlife. People say that he's Dr. Giro's son. Before he died, I guess he was he got made into an android. Dr. Giro made him to android. I'm hoping someone's drawing my internet, so hopefully it kicks back in a second. But yeah, he was a good character. He was more decent than he was great or God. Android 17. Why is there two different ones? Is that the Super one? Is that Dragon Ball Super? If that's Dragon Ball Super, I put him in the decent tier because he helped Goku a lot in the Tournament of Power, and he had his own little island that he had to take care of these animals and stuff like that. He was a decent character. He actually beat the Tournament of Power, and he made the wish at the very end. What would Goku wish for? And he wished for all the universes to come back that got eliminated. So he was good in that. I think this might be Dragon Ball Super 17. I could be wrong, but I mean there's a few different types of the same character, which I don't really know why. But he was a decent one in this one. As for the 17 in the Cell arc, well, before the Cell arc, the Android arc, I would say he's probably in the average. No, yeah, average, because he wasn't really that big a part. He was a big player in the Android arc, of course, with his sister, but all in all, I mean, he had a couple fights, and he was in the movie with Future Trunks, but all in all, he only had a couple fights, and then he got sucked up by Cell, and you didn't really see him after that. So I would say he's probably in the average don't care one, even though I do care for because he's very compelling, but he's in the average, I would say. Like, you don't really see him at the end until he pops up in Super. As for this, looks like 18, but this looks like the 18 in GT. As for the 18 in GT, I would have to put her in the great tier. I know that's me. All right, you have to bear with me. In GT, the Android 18 in GT wasn't very nice to Krillin in the beginning. She was very mean to him. She was always criticizing him, and she's always telling him to do things for her and stuff like that. But towards the end, when Krillin ended up dying, did he end up dying? I think he did. I can't remember. She ended up like sacrificing herself for him, or kind of. Yeah, like she ripped off her shirt. I still have a bomb inside me to 17 when he was in the GT series, and this might be in the GT. No, that's more like the Super series, and but you know what I mean. GT is wearing he wears the brown one, but she was a big part of GT in that one arc with Super 17, helping Vegeta and Goku. Oh no, Goku, because I don't think Vegeta was around then, because I think Goku was just was like I don't know, I can't remember, but I know she was a big part of it. I would say actually maybe I'll move her to the decent one, because she, even though she was a big part of it, she wasn't great. So yeah, I would say decent actually. This is like regular 18. Super 18. This looks like the Super 18. Super 18, I would say the same category as regular Android 17 from the Android arc, but she's Super 18, so she was like more of a side character to Krillin. When Krillin really needed help, she would push him, and you could tell that she loves him. And Super. She was a good wife in that, and she was in the good wife in the movie too. Was it? It wasn't. Was it Gods? I don't know. But she was a good wife in that. But she was more of a side character. She did that's right. She did compete in the Universe Survival arc, but I mean, she had a few different scenes here and there, but she didn't stick out. More not like him. He stuck out more. All right, this is 18 in the Cell arc. I would say she's more or less the same as this guy, as 17. But if you put her in the the Majin Buu. Hold on, let's see if there's another one with her. I don't think there is. I think they all bunched it all together. I could be wrong. No, it doesn't look like there is another one with her. So I would say that she's probably, if you bunch her into the Z of the Majin Buu arc, then she's the mother of Krillin's kid. She's married to Krillin, and she beats Hercule. Well, she could beat Hercule in the tournament, but she decided not to because he said he was going to give her the money. So I would say probably she didn't really do much besides those things for Krillin, and yeah, I would say probably average. It's like 17 and her other self. Android 19. He was a throwaway character to make you see how strong Vegeta got in the Android saga. He was more of a throwaway character. Vegeta hit him with his Big Bang attack, and was it Big Bang or was it? Yeah, it was Big Bang, I think. And it was basically it. I mean, he had a small scene with Dr. Gero. We sucked. What's his name? See, he's like that much of a side character. That shit. I should know his name though. Um, Yamcha. So basically, Yamcha got his energy taken by him, but I mean, other than that, he wasn't that good. So I would say he wasn't bad per se, but I would say I put him in the same category as these guys. I mean, they had a little bit more of a role. I would say bad actually, because they had more of a role than Android 19 did. This is also another android. She has a kind of a role in the Dragon Ball Z. One of the games, Dragon Ball Z, Fighter Z. Yeah, that's right. She was in the Fighter Z campaign. She was, I guess, supposedly a mastermind. I don't know. I think she was a bad guy. I would say probably same category as. I won't say she's a trash character, but she's the same category as him. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll move all of these guys. No. I think everything is right where it needs to be. This looks like Golden Frieza. He was really good in the survival arc, and when he tried to fight Goku and Vegeta when they first turned Super Saiyan Blue together in the first movie, Resurrection F, and of course the arc. He was really good in that. Golden Frieza. I liked his transformation. I think he's very compelling. I think Frieza's my favorite villain in Dragon Ball. Period. So I'd say he's great. I wouldn't say he's God, but he's great. He's like my favorite villain, and he knows how to manipulate people, and he gets brought back, and because Goku needs another fighter, and yes, it was fan service. A lot of the reason why they brought him back, but I'm glad they did, and I really like the voice actor, the new voice actor. Yes, I like the new voice actor, but I also like the original English voice actress. I think she's original. I think this guy is from the Saiyan arc, right before the Frieza arc. Like when Vegeta comes to get more health and get repaired and his armor fixed and everything. I think his name. I was gonna say Kiwi. It's not Kiwi. I can't remember his name. He has like a small part. I would say he's probably trash because he's really only there to antagonize Vegeta. So yeah, I would say he's more trash than he is anything. Baba. She's in Dragon Ball. She's in Dragon Ball Z. She's in Dragon Ball Super. She is not great, but I would say decent character. She's more of a side character, yes, but she does help Goku a lot along his travels, and she's Master Roshi's sister, and she has this thing right here is a crystal ball. And Dragon Ball, they wanted to find one of the Dragon Balls, the first Dragon Ball. Goku needed to find the Dragon Balls, and she helped them, but they had to go through like a tournament, and there was a big thing about that. And then like she helped him in the beginning of Z. She was a big help. She was a big part of it. She had a little bit of like an anger problem. And then when Goku needed to go back to Otherworld when the Majin Buu arc started, she had told him that they need to go, and she was a big part. I'm just skimming over some things because there's a lot of characters to get through. All right, next one is the first form of Baby Vegeta. I mean, I love Baby Vegeta. It's my favorite villain in Dragon Ball GT. I would have to say the first is average because you don't really you see him like get taken over by a baby, and he ends up trying to kill. No, not kill. He goes after majority of the Saiyans on Earth. And then, I mean, you don't really get that much time with this first form, Baby Vegeta. He fights with Gohan, I think. And I think Gohan and Goten. But other than that, I mean, you really don't get to see much of him. I only put him in average because I really love Vegeta and I love Baby. This looks like the last form of Baby. I can't see his face, so if it's the last form, I would say he's great, because I'd say he's a very compelling villain. He does end up just making another planet Tuffle. He ends up he has a great backstory. Baby, period. I mean, has a great backstory, and it's smart of him to actually take over Baby. Not take over Vegeta, because Vegeta is It's just smart of him for taking over Vegeta. And he kills Goku, or he thinks he kills Goku, but he didn't. If it wasn't for the other world taking him, and then Goku probably would have been dead, period, and Baby would have lived doing what he wanted to do. But of course, Goku came and transformed to Super Saiyan 4, and he transformed into a giant ape. It was like, I'm surprised those forms well, Super Saiyan 4 is, but not the giant ape one. I would say he's probably great. He was a great villain in Dragon Ball GT. Bardock, that's Goku's father. He had a great movie. Voiced by the same guy that plays Krillin, Sonny Strait, and an English dub. I would say he's a decent character, because he gets his own movie. He gets another movie, actually. He gets 2 movies, that's right. The second movie is not very good. But the first movie, supposedly in the second movie, he becomes the Super Saiyan of legend. Supposedly he was the first Super Saiyan ever, which is stupid. But then the first Dragon Ball Z Bardock movie was a really good movie. I would say it's decent. I wouldn't say it's great, because it had some issues, but it's good to see Goku's father for once. I have, if other than that movie, we probably would never have seen Goku's father ever. I'm sure they wouldn't have brought him up. I'm sure. Wait a minute, that's from the Dragon Ball Super, because there's another Bardock right there. There's two different Bardocks. So this is the Dragon Ball Super one. The Dragon Ball Super one was average, because the Dragon Ball Super one. Alright, so I've already explained to you this one, so I could put this one for decent. But this one's for average. I don't care, because I don't like how they remade I say the beginning of Dragon Ball Z in a way. I don't really care that they did that. I mean, it really kind of pissed me off a little bit. It's because, but I mean, they made him more of a doctor, and this one he's more of a badass. He fights. He tries to take over planets. This guy is not like that. This guy was already on the planet. This guy was like sending off his son. He was more careful. He cared for his kid in that one. And this one, he noticed that his son had like a low power level. He's like, I don't really care. He has a low power level. This one, I know. I mean, I feel sympathy. I mean, this guy, this version, loved his son. It's like, but they made him more like Superman and his dad. That's why. But yeah, I mean, there's a difference between both of them. Let's move on. Hold on. Let me see real quick. Is that one of the Fox guys in Universe 1? I would say if it is, then I'll put them in bad, because they're really weak characters in the Universe arc with the Fox guys. I think that might be the Fox guy. They're just really weak. They were just there for show, to see how strong Goku got and Vegeta, and I think and Gohan. They were just there for show, really.